Cha-cha-cha-ching! Cheers to my fellow Celsius investors. Celsius just reported earnings after closing today, and we are up 28% after hours. Fantastic. One thing I do want to say, we are celebrating Celsius being up big after hours, but that's not the main thing we're celebrating here. What we are celebrating here is what a company does with their earnings and what a company does to help make that company better. And Celsius has done a couple things here that they just let us know in their earnings report that I'm real excited to talk about. If you are new here, I want you to like and subscribe, but subscribe is most important because we have been talking about Celsius on this channel when I started it about 2 months ago, and Celsius was on my list of stocks to buy that I posted at the very beginning of February. If you were to buy Celsius the day after I posted the stocks I'm buying video, you would now be up about 28 to 30% your position. And if you waited a few days, the stock got even lower, so you'd be up even more if you were buying during that time. Now, I did say that about $28 per share was my line in the sand. I'm a buyer of Celsius under $28 a share. Obviously now we have moved up into the low 30s. So Celsius above $28 is no longer in buy territory for me, but I will be holding this stock for a while to come, especially after the news they released today. So I posted that video on January 31st, the night of, and so if you bought the next day, we were right around $24 a share, and it went all the way down to $21 a share. And obviously now we are almost at $33 a share. I have roughly 217 shares in this account at a cost average of 26, and I've got 55 shares in my Charles Schwab account, valued around $25.50 or so. So altogether, I've got a cost average of around $25.90 a share. So not a huge position in relativity to my the rest of my portfolio, but still a decent sized position. And I'm really hoping that this is the beginning of this stock's run back up to where it was, a year ago, and hopefully into territory of new all-time highs with the information they released today. So what are our numbers here? What did they release today? Well, they reported fourth quarter revenue of $332.2 million. They had estimated revenue of $327.97 million. So nothing crazy there in revenue, just about 1.3% or so of a beat there. But the earnings per share came in at 14 cents versus the estimate of 11 cents. So that's really what we're seeing as far as a beat. That's about around a 28% or so beat there on earnings per share. And so those are great numbers. Earnings per share getting back up to about, we're starting to move into where Celsius was before we had that supply chain issue going on. Also, Celsius and the energy drink category as a whole, was really affected by inflation over the last year or so. The other part of great news that I'm really liking here that was released was, of course, total revenue was down 4% on a year-over-year basis as North American revenue fell 6%. So not too great there, but we were expecting a hard time in domestic sales as far as it goes, but international revenue was up 39% year over year. And that is what we're really excited about here as far as numbers go, because we knew Celsius was trying to move into more international markets, and they continue to do so. And the growth is backing up that decision, and we still have a long way to go with international markets with Celsius. So that's really great number to see, and I think we're just getting started with the international market for Celsius. Now on to one of the most exciting issues we have here is Celsius is acquiring Alani Nutrition for $1.8 billion. After tax assets, it will be a purchase price of $1.65 billion, in cash and stock. And now this is awesome, guys, because Alani is an energy drink that's kind of similar to Celsius. They really focus on the female market as far as energy drinks go, which, you know, Celsius has already been doing, so it fits right along with what Celsius is doing. You know, Monster and Red Bull, they really appeal to the male market. Celsius and Alani both are a little more female driven. Now, this is a really big deal because, you know, Monster is big on acquiring other energy drink brands, and that's kind of what they've been doing for the past few years. So now that Celsius is actually starting to become a key player in picking up other energy drink brands in the market, this is really big news. This is really exciting news for Celsius. This is really putting them in place to be a major player here, and it shows signs that they're not backing down from a company like Monster. They're really setting out to make their own space in the energy drink category. So, I mean, if you're an investor of Celsius, this is really exciting, and this is what you want to see from a company is them acquiring like-minded companies and really building their brand into a broader category. So this is really cool. And Alani has great numbers. They're expected to bring in Celsius $2 billion a year in revenue. So big numbers there. And Celsius's investment should pay off relatively soon in the next couple of years, hopefully. And really, this is just great news for Celsius and great news for us stockholders of Celsius. So once again, cheers to everybody. If you're a holder of Celsius, it's always fun in the stock market when one of your stocks that you're holding reports great numbers, reports great news, makes a jump in price. You know, that always feels good. You know, please, if you're new here, please subscribe. This is a stock, you know, I've been calling out for the past couple months. I had it called out at the beginning of the month. Other stocks like NVIDIA is doing really well right now. I've been talking about NVIDIA on this channel a lot. For me, NVIDIA, I kept telling people anything under $127 was a buy for me. That's where I liked it. I picked up just a little bit of it, but it has since gone up over 10%, you know, around over that. And I don't know if NVIDIA will get back down, but we, you know, as investors, this channel is all about long-term investments. So is it great to get a quick return on your money? Yes, but that's not what this channel is about. This channel is all about finding great companies to invest in at great prices. And if you're new to the stock market, please follow the channel because we talk a lot about how to find those stocks and what to look for and how to know if they're a good deal or if they're overvalued. I'm not a financial advisor, so take everything I have to say with a grain of salt, but I do fill you in and everyone here about what I'm doing with my portfolio, what stocks I find exciting, what stocks that I will be buying and or selling. And so if you're into that kind of thing, please like and subscribe, keep up with us, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a great night.